Hello, hello, my loves, and welcome to this new moon in Cancer ritual and study video. My name is Adrienne. I am a life magician. I am a leader of New Earth leaders, and I pour my medicine through astrology, through 3D strategic manifestation, through high performance coaching, through breathwork journeys. And I'm a shaman, I'm a healer, I'm a guide, I'm a projector in human design. And every transmission I give exists to help you heal, learn, and skill up as a leader, because you get to live your dream life. And this helps you live your dream life. And because I know if you and I are resonating on the same frequency, that you have gifts to share with the collective. You have visions to architect that are an important part of a new earth. So it's my greatest honor that you are here in this space. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome. I'm Adrienne. And, drop in the comments if you are brand new to the space. I love hearing from you. And if you've been here forever, welcome back. So I'm really leaning into these ritual and study videos and trainings. And this is something that I really feel is a lost art, is just study. Study is a lost art. We live in a world where we're programmed for instant gratification and instant getting things and instantly understanding everything and having everything at our fingertips. And it's time to go back to the ancient wisdom of deep study over the long term. So that's what we're in today. We're in sacred study. We're in sacred ritual with the energies of the stars, of the cosmos. And today is all about the new moon in Cancer. So I'm going to go into this transmission. It's happening on the same day as the nodes shifting from Taurus, Scorpio to North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. And so I would be remiss if I don't mention that, because they're literally happening on the same day. And, I'm recording this over the weekend before the new moon arrives. This is a cosmic portal. This is, I know we will look back on this time and be like, oh, that's when this shift started happening. Just like when Saturn entered Pisces and everybody's like, whoa, what just happened? Everything's different. That's what this time is as well. So I did create a whole training that I am going to post on my YouTube channel as well. It's Mars in Virgo and the nodal shift to Aries, Libra. So I'm going to make a separate video deep dive on those energies. This is all about the new moon in Cancer. So let's dive in. We're going to study and then we're going to talk about ritual. Okay. So the new moon in Cancer is going to arrive on Monday, July 17th at 1:32 p.m. Central Time. So depending on where you are watching from in the world, where you live in the world, it's going to be a different time of day, but this is relevant information for all of it. It's going to be arriving at 24 degrees Cancer. So I'm going to be talking a lot about like the main energies in the collective. Now, an extra step that you can take is going to your unique natal chart and looking up 24 degrees Cancer. So for me, it's in my third house. It's in my third house. And when I look over there, at least in this home, I'm in the process of moving. So there's going to be a whole podcast about that coming out very soon. It's in my third house of local groups and communities and the internet and communication. So for me, that's where it's landing, but that's how you can take it deeper, because there's like overall Cancerian energy, and then there's where in your unique natal chart it's going to be expressed. So the new moon in Cancer. New moons are times of new beginnings. It's the fertile soil to plant your seeds. And a Cancer moon is very, very special because Cancer literally rules the moon. So it's one of the most deeply nourishing, like mother's milk portals of planting seeds of manifestation. So this is the first YouTube video I've created about new moons. I've done 2 on full moons so far. This is the first new moon one. And I've said many times, full moons are not times to plant seeds. New moon is a time to plant seeds. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. And not only is it linked with, okay, we have the new moon in Cancer on the 17th, and then 2 weeks later, we have a full moon. It's with that arc. There's the smaller arc of the monthly 30-day lunar cycle. And then we have these larger arcs of 6-month cycles. So truly what you're actually planting seeds for, because, you know, we're in it for the long game, right? You're not going to build your soul's dream in 2 weeks. You could make some epic progress. I don't doubt that. You're a powerful creator. You're a child of the stars. You can do a lot. And there's bigger grids of time at play. So this is why my one-on-one mentorship, like containers, I always recommend doing at least 6 months, because that includes a whole lunar cycle. So this new moon in Cancer is going to correspond to a full moon in Cancer. I believe that's going to be August, September, October, November, December, in January 2024. So the seeds you plant now are what are going to reach a certain level of manifestation, ripening, culmination in 6 months. And so in the theme of Cancer, this is the divine feminine archetype. Cancer is the crab. It's cardinal water. It's the shoreline. It's the beginning. Cardinal signs go first. It's like first water. And when I think about water is our most ancient ancestor. Water covers almost the entire globe. Our bodies are literally made of water. And so it rules the emotions. Like, think about the crab. It has a hard shell for a reason, because the inside is so soft, so supple, so rarely warm, and just gushing, oozing. I always say there's nothing like a Cancer's love. There's nothing like a Cancer's love. And that's why they have the hardest fuck shell, because it's vulnerable to be that purely loving. And so it really is this deep unconditional love with boundaries. And so unhealed, every time we talk about some energy, we talk about the healed and unhealed aspects, okay? Healed Cancer is like oozing unconditional love with healthy boundaries. Unhealed Cancer is in over self-protection mode. It's like, I don't want to get hurt, so I put up my shell and I stay home and I don't let people in emotionally. And then they end up blocking the very thing they want, which is deep, deep, deep soul connection. So another unhealed energy of Cancerian energy is avoidance. So think about it. Cancer, or a crab, literally, it doesn't walk forward. It moves to the side. It's like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. So that's Cancer energy. And it's like, it's cardinal water, and water is emotions. It's deep emotion. So Cancer's like, I'm willing to go first in being in emotional intelligence, in vulnerability. I'm willing to go first. So Cancer is deep leadership. It's connected to the 4th house in astrology, which is home, foundation, family. Keywords of Cancer energy are safety, home, divine feminine. Okay, and so we're planting seeds all in these energies for what we want to create. So maybe you're manifesting a new home, maybe you're manifesting a level of safety in the cells of your body, in your relationships. So for me, as an example, in the third house, I am manifesting an amazing local group of local community. So I'm moving to Maui in August. I couldn't be more excited. It's just, and it's also like a tectonic shift. Like I'm literally, and I'm in a shamanic rebirth right now. It's been insane. So thank God for astrology and breath work. That's all I have to say. I'm planting some of the seeds I'll be planting. I'm also going to be planting some seeds for a new home. But I really won't do that until the new moon in my fourth house, because that's where that is for me individually. But it's all about safety and divine feminine. And for me, communication. And so like communication from my divine feminine energy and being a portal of safety for myself and others. It's all very Cancerian energy. So it's a time for new seeds. So at full moons, it's all about, what am I letting go of? What am I letting go of? What am I willing to see? What's coming to fruition? A new moon is a new beginning. It's a blank canvas. And I don't know about you, but there has been so many times in my life where I have been unsafe from things in the matrix, been unsafe with things that have occurred to me with certain traumas, felt emotionally unsafe. I think the word safety gets tossed around a lot. We get to be very intentional about how we use that word, because a lot of times people, and this is where it's the overprotection energy of Cancer, people chronically mistake being uncomfortable for being unsafe. So it's a very important time to really be specific and discern the difference between those, because being uncomfortable is like me being in a cold plunge, right? That shit uncomfortable, but I'm not unsafe. You know what I'm saying? So it's a time to plant seeds that create safety for you, that create safety for humanity. Deep, unconditional mother's love, safety. And who's the divine mother of all of us? Gaia. Mother Earth. So it's a new moon. It's a new moon. It's a new beginning in Cancer. And I'm so excited. And this is the crystal that I have. My amethyst. Okay, so when we talk about a new moon, when we talk about anything, it's not just any lunation, it's not just the moon. There's other things at play. So this is the new moon in Cancer is sextile Uranus. Uranus, which is our harmonious, positive aspect. And it's also trine Neptune in Pisces. So sextile Uranus in Taurus. Uranus is the planet of shock, upheaval, change, rebellion, revolution. We are unlocking a new earth, y'all. We are the ones we've been waiting for. And so Uranus is here to be like sacred disruption. We're planting seeds of safety as a sacred disruption. And so we could receive shocking news. We could receive, Uranus rules shock. It's like a voltage through the collective. So, but anything that gets unearthed, anything that gets shattered, if you will, or like rebellions or revolutions or all of that, it's all in divine timing and support with this new moon. So like a new moon in safety might be like a new movement that happens on the globe, and it might be shocking. there might be shocking news that happens. And then the realm of Taurus, that's all about money, Mother Earth, self-worth, wealth. Okay. Trine Neptune. Neptune is the planet of dreams, hopes, sound healing, subconscious mind, the ocean of consciousness. So it's water and water. And Pisces is there. So it's our biggest dreams as mystics and healers and spiritual beings. And so we're being supported by Neptune in like, so Neptune is like the biggest dream, the truest dream. And the veil is very, very, very thin. And so I really uncode this as these seeds we're planting at the new moon in Cancer are blessed by Neptune. So don't plant small seeds. Plant them as big as the ocean. All right. And then Saturn is also in Pisces, and Saturn's there giving us the energy to take the disciplined daily effort and actions and do the work to make these big visions real. So those are the harmonious. We have a couple tense aspects to this moon, and this is how I think about a tense aspect. So a diamond is just a rock that did well under pressure. Okay. So this is pressure. And we honestly, I feel like humans learn more and create more when there's tension and pressure. This is why people that come from nothing and no privilege build empires again and again and again and again and again. And so many people that, sit on trust funds and had everything spoon fed to them, never, even scratch their potential. There was no tension. There was no tense energy to catapult the growth and the transformation. So this new moon in Cancer, this is why I feel it's so ouchy for so many people, including me. Your girl has been crying, and honestly, for anytime the moon is in Cancer, crying is a great activity. It's a great ritual. I stood in the shower this morning. I turned it ice cold and cried. Now, I'm recording this during the dark moon phase, so there's that, but just let it flow like any water moon. Let it flow. Let your emotions lead the way. And so this is opposite Pluto in Capricorn. Okay, so Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, the planet of the underworld and power, is in Capricorn at 29 degrees. So it's pulling tension. There's tension between Capricorn, which is all about, it's very serious, very disciplined, Saturn ruled. I'm a Capricorn North Node. I'm a Capricorn stellium, which means you have more than 3 planets in that part of your chart, just so you know. There's tension here. There's tension here between, transformation through grounded action, right? And then this new moon is like planting new seeds of safety. And so it's holding both. It's holding power and safety at the same time. It's holding cardinal earth. So like boom, 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 and cardinal water, flow, flow, flow at the same time. So we can do a lot with this energy. And it's also square Chiron and Aries. So Chiron is the wounded healer. And this is a point where we're being called to heal some of the deepest, gnarliest wounds of the collective. So in Aries, this is unhealed masculine energy. And we've been seeing for a while now gross, disgusting, disturbing examples of unhealed masculine energy radiating the collective. And so square this, we have an opportunity, especially with the new moon in Cancer as the divine mother, to really balance and hold these two energies and really alchemize this Aries, this unhealed Aries energy. The North Node is also entering Aries, which rules the individual. It rules I am. It rules bold action. Fortune favors the bold. It's fiery. It's like, I'm not hesitating. I'm fucking going while everyone else is deciding if they want to do it. I already did it 4 times and then I took a nap. Like, well, I don't know if Aries would nap. They'd probably just keep going. But so that's what's available. We have support from Uranus and Neptune, and then Pluto and Chiron are calling forward our ability to hold and transmute for massive healing and change for a new earth. So this is the new moon in Cancer. It's so beautiful. And I just love working with the moon because every moon is different. Like, we get a new moon every single year, but they're always different because they each have their unique print, essence. Like the configuration of the sky is always different, and it's a different opportunity for us. So this is the study part, and now we're going to move into the ritual part. So some rituals to do with a new moon. So first, with a water moon, I always am drinking more water, and I put water in special vessels around me when I'm doing my manifestation, practices, and really just like, I always go by water, bodies of water. So that's very, very powerful for this new moon. And for a new beginning, like, cleanse yourself in the water, drink more water, take long showers, take baths, like all of this stuff. And then from that purified state, you begin your manifestations. And so journaling, what you are creating in the next 6 months. So using the divine timing with the full moon in Cancer, that will be in January 2024. So the rituals is like water alchemy and magic. So any of those activities, like sitting with, your candles burning, journaling, having water around you, and then speak your manifestations out loud into the universe. And I recommend only doing it once, because when people say their manifestations every day, it's like babysitting God. It's like babysitting spirit. It's micromanaging spirit when you're repeating it every day. When really, if you really trusted as a co-creator with God source energy and the stars, you would say it once, you would close your book, and you would know it was done. So I really call you into that. And so, yeah, but having this water around you when you say and speak your manifestations out into the universe, then that water is coated with those manifestations. So then really sitting there and mindfully drinking the water and coding the manifestations into the cells of your body through the water you drink. It's very, very powerful practice. You could even have water out while you're listening to this video. And it's just, it's absorbing all the energies of studying, because spirit knows when we study and when we don't. Spirit knows. It shows a level of reverence and respect and honor, and like someone who actually is willing to do what is required, not just booty call the universe whenever they want something. Like, that's called a toxic relationship. Okay. And we don't do that to God or spirit or source or the stars. We're in a divine, lifelong collaboration. So yeah, lots of water alchemy and the scripting. Make sure you journal it. Journal what you are creating, the seeds you are planting, and then say it out into the universe once. Okay. Other rituals you can do, I mean, if you connect with the animal of the crab, you can do like anything you want with that. You could draw it. The biggest things though are water and the way you plant your seeds. Okay. And then remember that these seeds get to be nourished. It's not like you just do it once and then you're like, oh, it's automatically going to happen. It's like who you're being daily is how these will come to be. And so I always recommend burning a white unscented candle and local sage. Make sure it's local and ethically farmed. Okay. And yeah, I just recommend that it is a fucking intense day. The action and the day and the whole week that this new moon in Cancer is happening, like there's a lot going on in the zodiac. The nodes are shifting on the very same day, which I'm not going to get into that here, but it's like drink way more water because the north node is going to be in Aries. So burnout is going to be very easy to do for the next year and a half. And then we have Venus going retrograde. We have a Mars Saturn square. There's just a lot. It's like the most action-packed week of all of 2023 is this week of July 17th. So one of the key words for Cancer energy is care, deep care, and like reparenting yourself. So how can you reparent yourself? How can you take such good care of your emotions and your body and your physical needs? And how can you take such deep care as a ritual? Like moving slowly with your pen, drinking your water slowly, like true nourishment. Something that I work on is like nourishing myself rather than just getting fuel, because the Virgo in me, I have Mars. I'm in my my Mars return, which is, it feels, honestly, it's the voltage going through my body is a lot, but my Mars, Mercury, and my Venus are in Virgo. So for me, I'm like, I just need fuel. I just need something quick. But then it's really leaning into the Cancerian energy, really leaning into the divine feminine of like, no, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to nourish myself and I'm going to chew slowly and all of these things. So these are the energies, and this is the study and this is the ritual. So I would love, 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 love to hear what seeds you're planting underneath this new moon in Cancer. Like, what are you feeling? What's the vibe? I can't wait to hear. Let me know if this video served you. And if you want to go deeper into this work with me, first of all, make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's I am Adrienne. And I'm going to post below. I have a free breath audio. It's called Purifying Safety. And I'm going to provide that as a ritual that you can do with this moon. It's a free, you just enter your email and then it's a free download, but it's perfect for Cancer energy. And of course, if you want to dive deeper into this work with me, I have my signature program, 3D Moves, which is a lifetime access. It's breathwork, astrology, and manifestation for new earth leaders. And I'm currently welcoming a few one-on-one mentorship clients to begin in August. So when I am on Maui, you will begin and you will get all of the Lemurian frequencies, because that's a big part of where I'm going next in my journey. So the new thing that I'm planting seeds with, one of the things for the new moon Cancer is I'm co-leading a Lemurian experience called the Lemurian Return with my friend Julia, who is also Lemurian. It's a breathwork and vocal DNA activation. So if you are interested in that, that's a new beginning that I'm starting underneath this new moon in Cancer. And so I will put the link to that below as well. But new moon blessings. May your seeds be nourishing and grow to full fruition for you and for the whole collective, for the highest timeline and good of all, for a new earth. And may this transmission be supportive and loving and just be medicine for you and your soul on the path. I love you so much. New moon blessings. I will see you next time. And please drop in the comments. And if you feel the call, sign up for one of those ways you can go deeper. All right. Love you. Happy new moon.